I'm going to do? I'm going to save this as a, you see, I'm going to save in a D drive. So as a command line. I'll be giving the file name as a command line. You see, while doing like this, what I have to do now, command line dot java I have given. My class name and the file name should be same. My class name and file name should be same. Here I have given command line. So my class name here also should be command line. That is the class which has a main method, that class name and my file name should be same. So command line. So I have changed my class name as a command line. So I have saved the file as a command line .java. Okay. And I have to open the command prompt. So cmd. So my JDK is there in D drive. So I have to set the path is equal to c:/program file Java JDK and then bin. Okay. Now I have to compile my program. What is the command to compile? Can anyone tell?
Java C.
Yes. Java C.
Command
line. Command line dot Java. If there is any error, it will show that error. I have to correct that error. And here you see the change I did not make. Here I changed the class name, not that class name I did not save. Okay. You see, I have compiled. Is there any error? Are you seeing any error?
No, ma'am.
Okay. No, so there is no error. Now I have to run my program. You see, while running program, to run the program, you have to give Java command. So to compile your Java program, you have to give Java C file name.java. And then to run, while compiling, it creates a class file with the same name. That is, it creates a class file with the name of command line. Now I have to run that class file. So Java class file name, that is Java command line. So here I have to give the input. So you see, well, let me give the values. John, Laila, Vinod, Arun. Any number of text you can give. Here I have given 4. Let me check. You see, did I got the output? Yes or no? Can you able to see the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
So while command line argument, you can do like this in a JDK, that too in the notepad only you can type and do. Okay. And you see here, I have given Java and class file name space. I have given whatever the input which I want to give to the main method. So to the main method, I can give array of a string. So there it will go and store the value words which I am giving here, the names which I am giving here. So John, Laila, Vinod, Arun I have given. Okay. So what will happen now? All those 4 values will be stored into this names array here. You see? So in the main method, you can pass an array of a string values. So here the variable name is, array name is names. So whatever the value which I have given in the command line, so all those value will be placed here. Okay, in this names array. So that only I am using. First I am finding what is the length, how many names I have given there as a command line. That I should know. How can I know na? Array name dot length. So n is equal to names dot length. So I'll get the number of words, number of name which I have given in the input as a command line argument. And then that n value I am using in the for loop. For I is equal to 0, I less than n, j is equal to 0, j less than n. and the names of I dot compared to names of j, and if it is less than 0, then it does the swapping. Okay, and closing of if, closing of inner for loop, closing of outer for loop. Then I am just giving system.out.println. Print I have given. In anything you can give names sorted in alphabetical order successfully, and I want to display that name. So I am using the for loop for I is equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus system.out.println names of I. Okay, so only this. So whatever here the name which I am giving, array name, that array only has the names of a student. So that array only I have to use it here for comparison, for swapping and all, and for display also. Is there any doubt with the command line argument? Is there any doubt?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So I reduce the assignment question. Only 6 assignment questions are there. That I have uploaded. You try to do that to maximum. I covered here itself.
In fourth problem, small doubt, ma'am.
What?
In fourth problem, ma'am.
Fourth problem.
A small doubt is there, ma'am.
Wait. I removed one program. Is that fourth one? No, this one. Write a
Yes, ma'am.
Java program to create abstract class. Okay, what is the doubt?
Only two integers, ma'am. For area of circle, we need radius, ma'am.
Okay.
Mm,
You take only one value.
Which one want to take, ma'am?
You take the first value.
Separately, we can define radius, ma'am.
Otherwise, you define one parameterized constructor and two parameterized constructor.
Okay, ma'am.
For a circle, you call one parameterized constructor. For rectangle, you call two parameterized constructor.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, wow. Okay, command line is over. And what else you want me to explain? So I'll be explaining one array list program. Actually, this is bigger than this. There is your lab program, and I'm going to explain this. You see, and I'll be telling how to do the program in a NetBeans also. Okay, so I'm going to explain this. Develop a program that performs the following operation in array list: adding an integer, removing an integer, searching an integer. Adding an integer already we did. Removing an integer also we did, and searching an integer, that is a one new thing. Okay, so I am going to tell about how to work on a NetBeans. Okay, let me close a NetBeans. I'll be opening my NetBeans again. Okay, you see, once you install, NetBeans is a free software only, you can install. Once NetBeans is installed, then it will be opening. My NetBeans is starting now. Okay, my NetBeans have started. It starts like this. So it is a free open source software only. You can use it for doing a Java program, and for doing some project. If you want to link your Java program with the databases also, you can able to do. Okay, my NetBeans is open now. So what I am going to do now, I am going to create one new project. So I have to click on File. Slow. Okay, so File, New Project. So when you click on new project, by default, it will show like this, Java and Java application. These two will be chosen already. Same thing you should keep. And next, you have to give the file name. That is the project name. And you can give your project name based on your requirement. So I am going to give the project name as a demo, array list demo otherwise. Array list demo. So I have to give my project name. I have given array list demo. Okay, and here you can choose the path. By default, it will go in a my document. If you want to specify the path, you can specify the path. So I have given D colon. So where my program should be saved, I have given D drive. Okay, so and then finish. That's it. You will give the project name. So the code will be like this. Okay, and so it will create a package with the name of array list demo, and it will create a class with the name of array list demo. You see, A, it's a capital letter. Usually in Java, all the class names will be started with the capital letters only. So array list demo, that is my class name, and main method is also there. So inside this, if you can able to write any program which is related to your questions. Okay, and I'm going to write program for array list. So if I want to use array list, which package I have to import? Can anyone tell? I have to import a package. Which package?
Java.util.
Java.util.
Asterisk.
Yes.
util.strong.
So in that case, it will add all my classes which is there. If there is in NetBeans, if there is any error, that will be shown by red marks. There is any warning, it will show by yellow. Okay. So I have imported, and I am having my main method. I am having the class with the array list demo, and I am having my main method. Okay. So within the main method only, I am going to write all my code. Okay. So I have to create an object of an array list. So how to create array list? Can anyone tell? Array list integer. I am going to perform on an integer.
Okay.
Integer
Array list
AL is equal to new
Array list.
Array list integer.
array list
Integer.
Open parenthesis and close.
integer Okay. So I have created an object. Now I want to add an element into an object. How to add?
A1.add.
Al dot add. So add method, by using add method, you can add the values. So let me try some values to be added. So here next value I am going to give 22. Next value I am going to give 33. Next value I am going to give 44. Next value I am going to give 55. Okay. Now I want to display the content of AL. How to do?
Directly printing, ma'am. Printing AL.
Yes, very good. System dot out dot
println.
println AL. So it will list all the element which is present in a AL. Okay. Now I have to delete. How to delete?
Remove.
AL dot remove. So here you have to give an index only. In the case of integer values, you have to give an index only. Which index value you want to remove. That index you have to specify. So it will remove the value which is placed in the index 2. So what is the value which is placed in the index 2?
33.
Yes, that will be removed. So in my question, what they are asking?
Add, delete, and search.
Yes, adding an integer, removing an integer, and searching an integer. I did two things, adding and removing. Okay, now I want to do the searching. So if I want to do the searching, the concept will be same in the case of it is looks like an searching in an array. That concept only, either it is an integer, double, float, or string, searching operation is same. So let me consider one variable int found is equal to 0.
Ma'am, directly dot get we can use on it.
Yes, that we are going to use. So int found is equal to 0 and int k is equal to 44. That's the value which I want to find. Okay. And then I have to go for using the for loop for int I is equal to 0, I less than. How can I know size of an array list?
Dot length
Dot
brackets.
Length.
Size.
Array list.
Size.
Very good. Size method. So al dot size it will give, and then I plus plus. So this is my formula. Within that, I have to take the value and that I have to compare. If k is equal to, k is now element which I want to search. K is equal to, I have to get the value from the AL. So AL dot get method, you can use it to get the value. Get of I. Okay. AL k is equal to AL dot get of I. Get is a method that is used to read a value from the array list. Okay. And then if it is so, then found is equal to 1.
1.
And I can break my for loop. Otherwise, it unnecessarily, it will be enough. Once I found the value, then I can break that loop. No need of having the loop again and again. I can come out of the loop. So I can give like this, break. Okay. So once I found, it will come out. So here what I am doing, it takes by using for loop, I am going to take each element from my array list. That I am going to compare with the k value. If it is true, then it will make the found as a 1 and it will come out of the for loop. If it is not true, then what will happen? It will go and it takes again another value. So initially I is equal to 0. It will come here. If the condition is false, then I value will be 1. And again it will check this. And whether k is equal to al dot get of 1. If it is true, then found will be made as a 1 and it will come out of the for loop. If it is false, next iteration it will go. Okay. So now what you have to do, if found is equal to 1, in that case I have to disclaim system dot out dot println what element found, like that I have to print. Within the double quote you can give anything. Element found I have given here. Else I'll be giving this.
Not found.
I have to give element not found. Okay, so I typed the program in a NetBeans and it is an open source software and IDE. Okay, interactive development environment. Okay, IDE means interactive development environment. Okay, so whatever the package which I need, that I have added within the main method. I type my coding, and if there is any error, I'm going to execute. It will, if there is any error, that will be listed at the bottom. Okay, so in my case, at the bottom, what output I am getting? Is it visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so 11, 22, 33, 44, 55, that is my initial value. After deletion, I have not given. And the K value which I have given is 44, 44 is available there. So what I'll do after removing, before here what I'm going to do,
We have to print, ma'am.
yes, after removal, we have to display the content. So after remove, after deletion, so after deletion, again I am going to execute. Okay, so at the bottom you see initial my array list content is 11, 22, 33, 44, 55. After deletion my content is 11 for 22, 44, 55, and it is showing element found. If I want to display that element, that is 44 found, then what I have to do? The element 44, just like that, I can give, what is that? K. K I can give. K plus just I have given. Then otherwise not. So within the double code you can give anything. You see, so I have given 44 found. So let me give another value for K, it is 22. I'm changing the K value as a 22. So let me give here also as a K. Okay, I'm executing this. You see, not found, it should come now. 10 to found. No, it's there. Yes,
22 is there,
it is
ma'am.
there. 33. 33. I thought to check for 33. Okay. It's there only. 22, it's there. I thought to check 33. Now I am giving 33. Okay, you see here what output I am getting? 33 not found. Why? After deletion, 33 is not there. So it is giving not found. Okay. Is there any doubt with this? Is there any doubt?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
So what else you need in the second unit? What else you need in the second unit? Now it is 83 student. You see, I am going to mark absent for everyone. Again, I am going to download the attendance. So what are the other program which is there? I have downloaded the attendance. So I almost I solved actually 6 program only I have given now in the assignment. Almost I solved all the program. First one I solved. Second one command line argument that I solved. And searching array that I solved. And fifth one I solved. Well, fourth one I did not. That is easy only. It is an abstract class. Only 2 question, 4 question I solved by me, and only 2 question you have to solve. One is fourth one. So here what you have to do, that I'll tell now for the fourth question. So write a Java program. Write a Java program to create an abstract class named shape. So you have to create an abstract class with the name of shape. Already we have done with the same thing only, but with the slight changes you have to make. So you have to create an abstract class with the name of shape that contains two integer and then empty method print area. Method name they have given here. So that method name only you have to use. Okay. So abstract class, the class name is shape. Abstract class shape. Within that, you should have two method and two integer variable. Okay. You have to declare two integer variable. They did not specify the variable name. So you can declare any two integer variable like a, b or dim1, dim2 like that you can declare. And they are asking you to declare that is define the prototype of a print area and circumference. So two abstract methods should be there. One is an empty method. Empty method means it is an abstract method. So abstract void print area, abstract void circumference. So two method. You can close that class. Then provide three classes named rectangle, triangle, and circle. So first you define one class, that is rectangle. Class rectangle and abstract, and you have to extends. You have to do the inheritance. Extends shape. Okay. Then there you should have the should implement these two methods, print area and circumference. And before that, in the abstract class shape, you have to define the constructor. And you define two constructor. One is a single parameterized constructor and second one is a two parameterized constructor. In order to initialize the value of the variable. Why I am asking you to do the two constructors now? For circle, you are going to use only one variable. For rectangle and triangle, you may be using two variables. So for rectangle and triangle, you can call the two parameterized constructor. For a circle, you can call the one parameterized constructor. So in the abstract class shape itself, you define two constructors. Within the rectangle, you have one constructor. From there, you call the superclass constructor. So within the rectangle, you should define a constructor, and then you should define print area method and circumference method. Okay. And similarly, you have to do for triangle and circle. So at class, what you have to do? You have to define one class. There you should have the main method, and you have to create an object of a rectangle, triangle, and circle. You have to call the method print area and circumference, which is present in all these three classes. Okay. And the last one, write a Java program to create student examination database that print the student marks sheet with a grade. So what you have to do, by using constructor itself, you do initialize all the values for example, you are having 5 subjects. You give the name of the student, register number if you want to give, you give register number, name it, and 5 subject marks you give. And in one method, and you identify you put the grade for all the 5 subjects. Okay, and then you call that method. That's it.
Ma'am?
Yes.
For circumference of triangle, we need 3 sides. How to
You find 3 sides you need. By using LB, is it possible to find? Is there any formula that you search? With the 2 dimension, is there any formula to find circumference of a triangle that you see?
For equilateral triangle, there will be one side only needed, ma'am.
Yes.
We will calculate on that, ma'am.
By using 2 dimension, I'm asking, with L length and breadth value, you find the formula to find the circumference of a triangle. If it is not the case, then you give the only same value and you try to add that one.
Okay, ma'am.
2 sides will be equal for the triangle. Like that we will assume and we will calculate. No other options then. You search for a formula which has only 2 things. One is length and breadth. Or otherwise, for one variable, you take another value. That is second value and third value will be same. Like that you consider.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, we can initialize 3 variables, ma'am. For
For
But
equivalent triangle, it will be easy,
for
ma'am.
triangle, ma'am. So
for
three
equivalent
variables-
triangle, only one variable is enough, no?
Yes, ma'am.
equivalent, okay, ma'am. We can for any triangle we will initialize 3 variables, ma'am. So we can do
Yes,
construct
but in the
two
question
for
they have
rectangle
given,
and one for circle.
okay, like that also we can do. But in this they have given only two integer question. In the question they have given two integers. If you want to add third one also, it is okay, no problem. Otherwise, what you do, you do declare two integer and that you use only for a rectangle. Okay, for a triangle you consider all the sides are equal. Then you call one parameter as a constructor, and for circle also you call one parameter as a constructor. Is it okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Two constructor you decide, one parameter is constructor and two parameter is constructor. For rectangle you call the two parameters constructor. For triangle and circle you call the one parameter is constructor, by assuming that we are using the triangle with equal size on both three sides. If you are adding third variable, then you are keeps on adding your work. Third variable, then you should define three constructor. One parameter is a constructor, two parameter is a constructor, and three parameter is a constructor. You are increasing your work. Then we will assume that all the sides of a triangle is same. With that, we can do our program. Okay. So here by using a constructor, initialize the value of a name and marks, and you define one method. There you identify the grade of a person, grade of each subject, and then by using another method, you display those values. So it is simple only. You can do by your own. And I think I covered all. Is there anything else you want to discuss?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
So with today's session, we complete a second unit. From Monday, we'll start third unit.